Hi, my name is Denise Rodman. I joined the Bullies my senior year. Now, before I joined the Bullies, they was what I like to call some soft-ass niggas.
When Denise joined the team, people knew now not to fuck with us. They knew we were the team not to mess with. And most importantly, they knew not to mess with me.
Man, we were all excited because we knew this year, prom was about to be lit. People from the Bad Boys were talking shit that day. I was about to fight me a nigga. It was the perfect morning.
But to my surprise, Jordan didn't come to school that day. To be honest, I was quite worried. I couldn't think about nothing else.
Man, where the fuck was Jordan at that day?
Breaking school news. Jordan Michaels is sick with food poisoning. This way.
I was in home mech when everyone started talking, and a crazy rumor started circulating around campus that the Bad Boys had something to do with it.
I know the Bad Boys had something to do with it. I know they did. I've been eating ass for 5 years and nothing has happened to me. And you telling me all of a sudden on prom, I eat ass and I'm sick? Come on, man. I mean, come on. Use your common sense.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we be tripping.
Welcome to the trap, where we joke and rap, gut busting laughs, hand slapping laps.
Girl, slap it loud.
Get you through your day, and it's free of cost.
I'm so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud. Don't get fired by your boss.
File unemployment.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Why is that funny
That's
every
the best
time?
intro in the comedy podcast game. The best intro in the Can we make that claim?
I mean, yeah, we can make whatever claim we want, brother.
All right, I got the biggest dick in the game as well.
Well, now false claims, we don't want to do that.
And I just demonetized it.
Welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I'm your host, Rome Green Jr. In the building with me, I got Emmanuel.
What's up, everybody?
I got Cam
Jones.
Cam Jones?
And we got Mike Mendez on a Monday.
Yo.
With the blonde hair, too.
With the blonde hair. We made sure he wasn't going through nothing yet.
Yeah, we had to talk to him.
Hair.
Anytime dude blonde his hair, it's kind of like a woman cutting all her hair off.
Well, I mean, Cisco had different colors, you know.
Cisco was going through some things.
You think he was going through some things?
And
Cisco was a trailblazer.
Absolutely. He was a trailblazer who went through a lot of things.
He did go through a lot of things.
People forget.
Things and thongs.
Cisco's like 4'2", so he already starting at a deficit of having problems in life as a man. So he had to work through all that to become who he is.
When you first seen Cisco, like, did you think like, oh, this guy's on the other side of the realm, or did you think he was? You just think he was an artistic guy.
I thought he was bisexual.
You thought he was bisexual?
I didn't think he was fully.
Okay.
I think
That's the first thing that came to you.
Bisexual?
Honestly, when I first saw Cisco, I was probably like 13. I was like, ooh, dragons.
Well, the first time I seen Cisco, he was in Drew Hill.
Well, I'm talking about with the colored hair. I'm talking about like.
See, you talking about Thong Song Cisco?
Yeah,
because the first time I seen him was Drew Hill.
But did he color his hair before then though?
Not as dramatic.
It was just maybe
in Drew Hill, he was,
But that is true. Like
Cisco and Thong Song, that was platinum hair. I was like, all right. And then he had a belly button ring with a sun tatted around his belly button.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I feel like only hip hop and R&B, all that stuff, kind of made you think about sexuality rather than like.
What you mean?
Because were we really thinking about that when Michael Jackson was hot? Because he dressed crazy. Prince was dressing crazy. There were artists that were always dressing crazy.
I think people thought about that about Prince and stuff. To an extent, I think.
But there also
once he has the ass cheeks out.
People were saying that he was taking down every girl and that he'll whoop your ass too. That's like, right,
in basketball,
he's just flamboyant.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I'm saying. We put when people started stepping out the box in hip hop, it was like whoa, like this nigga color his hair.
Hip hop is that New York. It was that it's that gritty. So when people start. I mean, like when you got your Young Thugs, you got artists that just do whatever,
anything, wear skirts and all that crazy stuff.
It's whatever now.
Yeah,
but somebody had to step out and do it.
was pushing the line, but not like you didn't think he was, I guess, gay or anything.
Was he pushing the line in
his videos and what he was wearing?
No, he was pushing the lines artistically, but not necessarily like.
I'm saying what he was dressing like too. Then when Andre 3000 started dressing real eclectic.
But maybe Andre.
I could.
But in real life, Busta was dressing like crazy like that.
So he was wearing some wild stuff too in the video.
No, I'm talking about in the video. That's fine. I'm not talking about video. I'm talking about like just out on a regular Tuesday. That's what I mean.
Yeah. I don't think Busta. I never seen him in that silver suit walking down the street. Yo, what's up? I'm like, I don't know. Is that his voice?
I don't know. But yeah. So I mean, artists they can just express themselves, and like nobody really thinks like when you see somebody do something now, you don't really, if you paint nails or whatever, you be like, oh, okay.
It's just you are what you
had
are.
The Little Richards. He was back in the day doing that.
That's true. Right, yeah, I mean, was he though? I mean, he wasn't really that different.
Eyeshadow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. So I mean, people always did stuff, but just in hip hop, I found in particular hip hop R&B, since I guess it's more of a masculine. Sport.
Masculine sport. I just randomly thought about this before we sat down.
It's funny that it was a time where the toughest guys all had perms.
Oh yeah, and they'll back smack the shit, backhand the shit out of you.
Hey, don't touch that hair. Dude.
Don't touch that hair.
That's it. You're gonna get laid down like the hair.
They all had that light voice.
Get straightened out.
You know, you're straight.
Like the hair.
A little bit of straightening.
Listen here.
They did have a small voice. Like anybody would, I think, but the smaller the voice, the more the impact of the punch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because they come in, they taking what's not in the voice and putting it in the power of the fist.
Yeah, there was a dude that was known as one of the baddest pimps in the world. He talk like this. Like, hey, how's everybody going? What's up, bitches?
Oh, yeah.
And they said, oh, there go Lil Voice. There go Lil Pimp Voice.
Lil Vocal.
There go Lil Vocal Cord. Lil Vocal.
Lil Vocal Cord.
You'll stay on this pimple cord. Yeah.
But I thought about this. Since we, have been roommates a while, and I don't know why I thought about this. I looked at the couch and I was like, should you tell your roommate or whoever it is living in the house if you had sex prior to on that couch? What?
It depends. It depends.
But listen,
about to happen. Like,
I'm saying, so say
it just happened.
Say you fucked like 4 hours ago, right? And you like, all right, well, you cleaned up and everything, but like, when your homie come in, should you be like, hey, bro, like I busted down on?
I think it depends how comfortable he get. Because if you cleaned up everything, it ain't no DNA.
Hold on, did you do that?
No, I'm completely just asking.
But did you ever do that?
Nah. I don't think.
Have any of y'all done that?
Oh, fucked on the couch?
Yeah,
not in his scenario though. You talking about 4 hours later?
Yeah, maybe not that early. I definitely.
Yeah. And you didn't say nothing, right?
I don't think I said nothing. Yeah.
All right, cool, because I did it too. I want to make sure somebody said it before me. Yes, I've done that shit. And honestly, you said how long was it? Be honest, how long was it?
When I did it?
Yeah, when you did it. Before the next ass sat on that seat.
I think y'all was gone somewhere.
So it wasn't within 4 hours.
It wasn't within 4 hours. Nobody sat on the seat. Everybody went to their room.
To answer your question,
yeah,
it depends how comfortable the person's getting.
Like if you
cleaned up and
you
just come in and sitting like how I'm sitting,
cool.
It's whatever. But if you see me about to put my face down, like I'm about to lay down, and my face is gonna be where
you gotta
be like, well, I cleaned up. I'm just letting you know.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you the time when I did that, and it was
this ain't Atlanta.
Where did that come from though?
I genuinely, I was just a walk. I thought about. I was like,
did you see someone getting comfortable on the couch?
No, I looked at the couch and I was like, I done fucked on the couch before. I don't think I ever said nothing prior to. So I need to ask this question because I didn't know if I was the only one that did it, but apparently Emmanuel done it too.
All right, man. Listen.
I think you did on the same cushion?
No, I don't think so.
I'll say this, man. Listen, I'll just start off by saying, listen, her butt wasn't on the couch.
Okay.
Neither was mine. Her back one was on the couch. So, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like ass first.
Yeah.
All right. Now, here's the truth. I'm a little nervous right now because of the truth.
Yeah.
It was your grandma's couch.
The flower couch.
It was Cam's grandma's couch.
That's funny.
But it was also that.
It's the couch that was in all our old Dormtainment skits. The flower couch. The infamous flower couch.
And it was on the table.
Okay. Yeah. So you was between the couch and the table.
It was from the couch.
Lindbergh or Dunwoody?
It was Lindbergh.
Yeah.
Lindbergh. Okay.
and it was y'all car pulled up. So I'm just shit. Here they come. Y'all walking. I wonder do I have time to tell y'all, hey man, y'all. So I just see y'all chilling on it, and then like I think actually right before y'all came in, I just hit it with a quick Febreze, and we dipped back to the room.
You know what? Now we're just confessing things like now.
Okay. See, now here it comes.
Now I'm feeling bad. Now I'm feeling bad because like my boy in New York, we just spent some time with him. I forgot to tell him. One day his lights was pulling up and I was straight in the middle, in the middle of a stroke down, and I was like,
hold on, in his where?
In his house.
And where in his house?
on the
okay.
And look,
fucking up. I bet you that was his grandma's.
And if it's the same couch, I remember that fully reclined. That's a comfortable ass couch.
That's a comfortable. Oh Lord!
The mic
came out. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Lost the stand.
Right.
Not only if it's comfortable, I slept there.
Oh yeah, no, but it wasn't.
Yeah, man.
Here's the thing: it wasn't like, it was a big couch. It wasn't the small. I just got.
Hold on. Yeah, let's get you back on the mic.
Yeah, I'll talk while he tightens.
Mike, you go get it? Yeah.
Because you just got to tighten this part right here. But
we need that technical difficulties.
Yeah. But we gonna talk. He was gone, and the girl was there, and I was like, all right, well, I think I got some time. And he didn't necessarily say I couldn't.
Right.
So I felt like, I should be all right. I got so nervous when I seen his lights. I don't think I ever forced the nut out.
Hold on, his lights.
I seen the car.
Okay, his car was pulling up.
Yeah.
And you were in the living room fucking.
Yeah.
Okay. And you didn't tell him nothing. You didn't say I'm gonna have a girl over.
No,
tonight.
I said I'm gonna have somebody over, but I don't know if he just okayed me.
How big is this space?
Well, as soon as you come
up, 1
bedroom,
two bedroom,
you go upstairs. So as soon as you come in your front door, you got to go upstairs. So I
know what we're talking about. Okay,
I gave him a lot of time, and then
he still
had to come. And you know what? I think he knew I was doing something because he took a long time getting out the car.
That's hilarious.
Coming up the steps.
That's a good homie right there.
You know what I'm saying? But I probably should have just said, "Hey, bro, I cleaned up, but I did some things on your couch because I don't know if he took a nap the next day or nothing. And my ass wasn't on the couch. It was more so.
He ain't got much ass.
Come on now, I got a lot of ass now. Hold on, don't do that.
This
but it was also.
Go ahead, shut down the podcast.
No, don't shut it down. Don't shut it down.
Off. Let's
listen. But then also on this couch out there, I was more so foot up. So I wasn't on the couch.
Okay.
Doggy, she foot up, I'm foot up. I used the little table.
See, but that's a little dance. See, you got to see. I understand balance.
It's all about DNA. If her juices
that's
or
what
your
I'm saying.
juices,
If she's dripping a little bit,
if your juices or her juices, then get on it. You good. Sweat is whatever.
Okay.
That's whatever.
Right,
Niggas' butts gonna be sweaty sometimes when they sit.
But I'm just saying, in that position though, from her,
it could get a little.
See, I had back like kind of missionary, but legs up off the couch.
Okay.
Kind of like laying.
I get that.
And then back on table. So,
but if you see a nigga, even if it wasn't, you don't think anything. If you see him putting his head down,
you put your head down.
If he just sitting down like we sitting down, you don't have to say nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you guys ever walk in on each other or anything?
Nah, we've heard
Mike
each
walked
other.
in on him just out the shower.
Yeah, but not like not fucking.
And that was funny just hearing them.
We've been in the same room when something has happened.
Yeah, we've heard, but I think that's regular ambiance of having roommates.
Yeah.
that's regular stuff. But yeah, I just was wondering. I was like, I wonder if niggas like tell you gotta
you into that orgy stuff, Mike? Yeah, okay.
You can't.
Yeah, I'm not.
You can't like be in the same room with a stranger or even with nobody.
Stranger definitely not.
So stranger definitely not.
Yeah.
That's only been once for me. Not strangers, but in a room.
I could be in the room with like someone else. That don't matter. I think I've done that already.
So, but I'm saying you could be in a room with somebody you know.
Yeah.
Just not a stranger.
Probably not.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it depends.
Some people are opposite. Some people they don't want to be in a room with somebody they know.
I'd rather a stranger outside the way mine happened. But I'd rather a stranger. I don't want to see y'all.
Sarah had me watch this show. That's this dumbass show. I mean, I don't want to say it's a dumbass show. Good job to the creators.
Yeah.
It's called Sex Life.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all saw it? I was just like,
it's on Netflix. Yeah, I seen like 5 minutes of it.
It's about this crazy ass woman that has the
like
best
a
life.
documentary or real scripted shit?
That's a scripted show.
Scripted show.
But it's kind of like, I don't know, not soapy, but
a little soapy.
A little soap, just very, melodramatic.
Yeah.
Just crazy stuff happening. This girl who's in a loving marriage has 2 kids. She misses the streets.
Mm-hmm. No, honestly, yeah, that's what. Yeah.
She misses the streets. But one thing, her husband found out about her diary and found out what she was fantasizing about this other dude from the past and all this other shit. And he's trying to spice up their relationship and trying to do some freaky shit. Mm-hmm. So they get invited to go to an orgy.
It's a comedy?
Has comedy moments, but I don't think it's
the acting is pretty comedy. But I'm sorry, I'm shitting on this thing. But yeah, they invite him to an orgy. They get there, and at first, they're kind of like, okay, this is different. And then the husband tries to get her into it. He starts, touching her and shit, and they start kissing. And then everybody in the party, because some people just like, some people are having sex over here. Some people are just talking over here, butt ass naked. Some people looking at a distance, drinking wine. But everybody just starts turning towards them and starts looking at them as they start having sex, trying to get. And they looking around like,
that's a little.
And I was just imagining myself. I'm just like in that position. I couldn't.
Yeah. Like if y'all looking at me, nah. But if I'm in the same room, like whatever.
Nah, but I mean, you gonna get that. You gonna get some people that are just watching you.
No, I'm talking about like
it's the collective looking. That makes me feel like am I about to be sacrificed? That's what makes me nervous. But if it's just people,
they shot it kind of like some type of fucking cult shit. But even without that, even if it's just a couple people that stand there and just kind of look, you won't feel kind of weird.
That's what Buddy was saying. What's his name? Pulled out. It was on our show this talking about
Tahoe. Yeah.
Tahoe. Yeah. He was talking about remember when he went to and the couple was looking at him, he couldn't perform.
Yeah.
Threw him off. So.
And then the other thing, same thing with Tahoe. I think Tahoe kind of said something like this, where a dude tried to. Same thing happened where the dude, some guy's wife came over and started giving the husband head.
Yeah.
And he was like, well.
I'm in here.
You've been fantasizing about stuff like this. I'm like, this shit too. He started getting her. And then next thing you know, that woman's husband comes over and tries to pull, what's her name?
The girl.
The girl. And they go over there. Next thing you know, that nigga says, hey, get your hands off my mic. That's what I'm saying. Some niggas can't handle that, man. You like.
See, for me, I think I'm okay in a room with maybe 2-3 other people. Like, that don't bother me. But like I would like to go to a sex club just to see. I would go just to see because I've never been to one. But like,
no, I would go too. If you're forced to partake, I don't know. Like I don't want to be like, yo,
you want to go? Because I think I've heard stories where some people go and they go with somebody just to. Because some people go to look just to see how it is, what it's looking like. But but you don't know if you just want to be in there with all that sex and you just there looking.
Here's the thing. You gotta weigh yourself sometimes. Like. Something could be cool, like you experience something, you'd be like, "Oh, this is kind of cool. I kind of like it." And then you do it maybe a couple more times, and then you grow to really enjoy it. But some things, and that might be so, but then there's something also in the back of at least my mind that be like, "I don't want to enjoy that.
Gotcha.
I don't want to get to the point where I enjoy." Something like it might be cool, might be great. I do kind of want to experience it once, but even if it's like, oh, this is really cool, I don't even want to become. I don't want to get into that lifestyle.
And I think they need some vaccine mandate type.
Oh yeah, you got to show your passport now.
Like, you gotta
show your passport at these sex
parties. You got to make sure you got a negative STD
different.
test and all this stuff to get in. It got to be all kind of measures.
Now it's
especially if people that's coming over and giving you random.
Oh, you can't do STD testing. They'll eliminate half the people.
That's funny. There was one where I don't know if this was real or this a story where they said it was one where one person has like AIDS or something and that makes the thrill of it. I was like,
wait, what?
Oh yeah, I've heard some shit like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
No.
I mean, it's the same thought process as like Russian roulette.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Some people get off.
Some people do get off.
But here's my thing. I'm gonna take a dark turn. Imagine being in a sex club, right? And you start to die, like you having a heart attack or something.
That took a turn.
You're gonna be scared. Because you're going to be like, uh-oh. When I get to the gates of heaven, this is where I die.
Right, that's hilarious.
You are definitely
I'm gonna be so
scared.
scared. I'm like, please don't let me die here.
Not in here. Take me somewhere real quick.
No, this can't be the last thing I did. This is gonna be highly
it
judged.
It feels dark, right? Because if
dark.
it's some eyes wide shut shit, like where they have masks on and it's all people doing like weird shit, drinking like all types of crazy shit, and then you start dying.
You can be like,
and you're looking at it, you might think they're like demons.
I ain't
or
looking
something
at them. I ain't worried. I'm talking about when I get to the gates of heaven.
I'm just saying that feeling of like, oh, I'm doing something wrong. I'm gonna take this into the afterlife with me. Is scary as fuck. But what's funny is in real life, all those people who are masked are probably like, oh shit, we need to get this person a doctor. Hurry up, guys. It's like normal ass people.
All you gonna be saying to yourself is, I knew I should have fucked on the couch.
I wouldn't want to go to the. I wouldn't want to go to the one with masks though. I need to see in your face. I want to see who you are.
All that masquerade shit. I'm like, oh, hold on now. But speaking of vaccine mandates, we out here.
They don't like our kind around here.
Yeah, they don't like our unvaxxed kind around here. You know, somebody asked us last week. They said, "Why aren't you guys vaccinated?" And it's like,
who asked that?
It's somebody in the comments. Somebody in the comment asked, and it's more so a thing. It's like
nobody asked me that.
my thing is like, and I'll say it like this: I'm not anti, but I'm gonna ride it until I can't no more. I'm not anti. I'm not a fan of like I haven't gotten a flu shot, like, you know, these shots and things like that, even though it's probably fine. But for me, it's just a mental thing for me. Like, I don't want to put nothing in my body that I don't really know right now, even though I eat all type of foods.
Yeah, that don't make sense because I mean you've taken many vaccines before.
Yeah, when I was young, but I think now that I'm older and I have the choice, I haven't since I was older, and I was able to make this. It was more my mom,
right?
It was more my.
You never
mother.
take a flu shot since? Okay.
Not since. No, I haven't. Not
I
since.
But you've had other
flu
things.
shots as a kid. To be honest,
there are other things we were mandated to take since we were kids anyway, though. Measles or like what's it called?
I had to take a whooping cough one a while back.
A whooping cough?
Yeah,
what is that?
It was like when I went to high school. It was
Really?
mandated.
Was that the last one you took the? But you got
took
the
the
vaccine.
vaccine.
Okay. Yeah.
See, but back then it's like you had no choice. Because a lot of parents fight that now with their kids. They don't want to do that. Your cousin recently, I remember when he was telling us about, like, they don't want to do it, but then if you want your kid to go to school,
yeah, I mean that's
these requirements which suck. So it's like either that or homeschool. But as an adult, like, I feel like I should have the choice. Like, I have no issue taking the test if you need me to take the test to show that I'm negative. But it just the vaccine came by too quick. It's still not proven. Some people have bad side effects. The companies that produced it all got lawsuits for different things, so they pass stuff. It's just, I don't necessarily just like medicine in general. I don't take medicine. I don't even take Tylenol. Like, everything I do is a natural remedy, and I don't even get sick like that. I never had the flu. I don't even remember taking the flu shot.
Everybody's body just different, so I don't know how my body gonna react necessarily. So I don't necessarily want to just be like, yeah, just go ahead and put it in me right now. So.
And I'm not an anti-vaxxer or anti-masker. I wear my mask if you need. If I got to be the only one in there because I'm not vaccinated, wear my mask. So be it. Just let me in to where I want to go. So
it's getting wild because we are like, it's if they start putting it on like travel and stuff like that. That's when it's gonna start being like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to.
But even right now, we got tickets to see Dallas. If they bring it here in LA, I can't go to the game because I'm not vaccinated. So then I got to sell my tickets or get a refund. So, and then I wanted to go to some concerts, but it's going to be indoor entertainment. I won't be able to go. So,
but wait, let me just ask, because I am vaccinated. I don't know if I get shot for saying that, but
I don't think so.
But yeah, and I don't have any judgment on people that haven't got there.
Yeah,
so maybe there's some things, but you know, I typically am the most kind of conspiratorial person.
That's why I was shocked that you got it. To be honest.
But. You know, I think D.L. Hughley said it best recently. He said that, you know, if everybody that got it just died now, that would just leave Trump supporters and conspiracy theorist black people. I'm
not even a conspiracy theory. I'm not even a conspiracy theorist about it.
I know, I'm not throwing you into that point. Yeah, I'm just saying in a generality point, like, doctors, people of interest are taking this and And numbers are showing it as well. If you are to believe anything that they say, and that's why I don't force this upon nobody, but I've taken it myself. I've seen the results. I got the first vaccine, arm hurt, cool. Next one, arm hurt a little bit, and I got a little sick for a day. I was fine the next day.
I was pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same. Everybody I talked to. Now, I've heard of people that died from COVID. I've heard of people that have died from this new Delta variant. I've heard people really, really sick from it that haven't been vaccinated. And it seems like the more people that are vaccinated, the less likely they are to be way down from dying, and then also way down from getting sick. They still might get a little sick, but it's way less symptoms than it was if you're not vaccinated. So I just try to look at all the facts that we have right now, and I try to look at like, okay, worst case scenarios as well, and it just didn't seem to be, it just one out seemed to weigh the other, and I wanted to get back to life somewhat, even though, you know, it is what it is, but what we do doesn't necessarily require you to get vaccinated.
Not right now.
Yeah, not right now.
Yeah, not right now, at least. Yeah.
I mean, for fun and stuff, but I'm saying for our job.
For
this and you know, but if we do something else, it might.
Yeah. Like I said, if it starts affecting my quality of life, then you know, I mean, it's a whole. But right now, I'm all right. But yeah. But I don't go all. I'm not gonna be doing nothing crazy. Just be like, oh, I'm out here maskless everywhere. And if I gotta wear my mask, I gotta wear my mask. But
I wear my mask and I eat healthy. I take my my vitamins when I need to. I went to the thick of things in Europe, where the Delta is supposed to be craziest, and I was in the thick of things.
Definitely was in the thick of things.
Came back negative. God bless.
And we not saying, because somebody said last week, you know, that supplements and eating healthy and stuff like that isn't a cure for COVID, and that's what we never said that. We just said this is what we've been doing to help. We didn't say we out here curing it. We just said it helps with our immune system. I mean, because it's an immune system situation. So. But I seen what they did in New York. But New York, was it? Here's the thing: can you still eat outside?
Yeah, cause they say indoor dining. So give me my food outside.
They have a whole fucked up system with that right now. It don't even make sense. They building whole outdoor houses or other buildings, and saying that's outdoor eating, but it's closed. It's enclosed. It has a door on it. Just because it's outside your restaurant don't make it outdoors. It's still a built-in space.
And then most of the time when you eating outside or something, you still got to go inside right quick to order it.
It's very true.
Sometimes, depending, unless I guess the waiter come out. But some restaurants, you got to order inside, then they bring it to you type shit. So I don't know, man. I'm just not unless they say I can't travel, like I literally can't get on a plane. Most likely, I'm gonna ride this thing out.
Yeah. But why? Just
because I'm not a medicine guy, man. I just don't trust medicine like that. Like when you got all the natural remedies, like before there was these type of medicines.
But this ain't medicine though.
I mean, it's a vaccine. Well, anything I don't know what's in my body. I don't know. I looked at this stuff. I can't pronounce half the ingredients in there. I read about people having bad reactions to it, then some having recall for certain ones. It's like, I'm good.
It's got to wait a little longer. Just a little longer, maybe.
I'm good. Like, I don't take flu shots. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't take none. Only one I'm willing to take, I want to go to Africa. They say I got to take a yellow fever one. And that's been around for decades now. I can trust that a little more. I can trust those a little more. They've been around for a long time. This COVID thing is still months.
You got to go to Africa. I need to shoot you in the leg. Shoot me then, nigga. I'm ready to go.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty
I don't want to necessarily take those things, but, I really want to go to Africa, and those have been things that's been in place for decades. So, got to do what I got to do, but...
I think
see how the world changed. I feel you. I don't like the whole being forced to do anything, but when we really look at it, we've been forced to do many things. So I mean, it's just like and forced to take vaccines since you're a child. Yeah. It's not it's not that. I mean, but I understand it's new.
It's new.
And then I'm wondering like why are they outside of just getting vaccinated, it feels like they're trying to keep us home. Like really
keep us home.
Like even I don't know. It just seems like a lot of things in the world keep trying to keep us home right now, and I don't know what it is, but they're trying to keep us from seeing the aliens.
Some people that need to stay home is Ashton Kutcher and his kids so they can bathe.
Oh my God.
But this is a.
What did he say the ratio was?
Of
you got to see dirt or something.
Yeah, see dirt.
He has to see dirt.
And look,
he has to see dirt.
Yeah, I think Mike can find exactly what he said.
But these are why it was so much disease back in the day amongst Europeans and stuff, because they weren't bathing and getting sick.
And here's the thing, and it was a comedian. Oh man, I think it's Jay, Irish Jay. Let me make sure because I believe it's Big Irish Jay. Irish Jay.
That makes me think you don't wash your hands.
The quote was, "When I had, if you can see dirt on them, clean them. Otherwise, there's no point."
Oh, come on!
Now look up what Jake Gyllenhaal.
So
said
this is what
about
Big Irish Jay said. I'm gonna play a little bit.
About this, and I
He's white.
agree more. Yes, please, white celebrities, shut the fuck up about not bathing. Oh, you fucking pigs. Dude, I'm out here in these streets trying to destroy these white stereotypes, and you fucks are just advertising it. And you're in the public eye. Fuck. I wash my hands after I use the bathroom, 1 or 2. I don't care. I'm washing them. I got 2 different washcloths, one for the face, one for the body.
But he also hangs out with black people.
Let me say this. So my family came in town. I go meet them for dinner. I'm waiting for them to come downstairs. I go use the bathroom. I follow this delivery guy. He came in, delivered food. We both go in the bathroom. He's at one end of the urinal. I'm only at the other end. I'm peeing. All of a sudden, I feel
him looking at you.
Yes,
Cam,
like I
for
can
those
see
who are
him.
listening, Cam just looked to his left.
I see out my peripheral that his head is turning slowly towards me. So I'm like, all right, maybe you may want to glance.
Yeah,
You're gonna come back. His head never turns back. So I'm peeing, and then I look at him. I'm like, you good? He doesn't say anything. He farts.
Yo, nah, fam.
And I'm talking about a loud, boisterous fart, like. And he's looking at me. I'm looking at him. I said, "That's a good one." Because I don't know what his intentions are. Like it's almost like
it's weird.
It's like some like killer shit.
He challenging you.
Like he's looking at me, no emotion on his face. I'm like, am I gonna have to fight because my way out has to go past
White
him.
man?
White.
Yeah.
He's not like an older man. He's like oldest, I would say 32 if that, but I would say late 20s.
Okay.
But he was bigger than me.
Yeah.
And he was looking at me weird, just looking at me with a dead face and this fart. So I'm like, all right, how am I gonna play this? Am I gonna get aggressive?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what his intentions are. I just said that was a good one. Stale face, look back at him.
He's still he not a laugh,
not a laugh, not a response.
You know what?
Look, wait, this is what he do. Back off, go wash his hands. So I go wash my hands.
Is he still looking at you? Or?
Nah, when he say he stop, he go wash his hand, I go wash my hands, I walk out and that's it. I'm like, what the fuck?
All right, so I think certain animals in the kingdom they establish dominance by peeing on things, and he was challenging you as a man, like, like what that ass do? Like, is your what your fart?
Ass don't do nothing.
Yeah. I don't think he was taking it to that extent.
Ass don't do nothing.
No. I don't think he would try to. He's trying to challenge your ass, but. I do think that was probably some primal shit that just came out.
Yeah,
it was an acknowledgement
because y'all the only
that
two
we are
in there.
both men. by ourselves in this small bathroom.
Yeah,
and without words, I'm just gonna look at you to acknowledge you. I'm gonna fart.
Yeah,
to say that this is my presence and my essence.
Yeah,
and. You're gonna say either you're gonna acknowledge that negatively or positively, and you acknowledge that with pretty much. You pretty much that's a good one.
I'm trying to.
And then he looked and said,
I'm trying to check the temperature of this situation.
Yeah,
I don't know if
especially he hadn't looked around.
Yeah, like this was like on some. I watch a lot of the serial killer stuff. I watch a lot of the crime docs. Hilarious. I watch a lot of the crime docs.
Yeah.
It was like I could see this going left. Like I don't know if. He could have a knife down there. He may not be peeing at all. I don't know.
Especially to look and not
I'm
look
talking
away.
about the look and the stare. And when I look at you, usually if you look at someone staring,
turn.
they're gonna turn. This nigga is looking at me.
So
That's
I know
why-
when he didn't turn, you were like, okay.
That's why you good? Because I'm still peeing. I'm
Yeah,
vulnerable.
yeah.
Like there's nothing more vulnerable than having your dick out.
Personally, I just think him farting literally relieved the tension.
And what made it?
I think it really did, because once he does that established, okay, he fart, I'll be like, okay, we're both here on the same.
But when a nigga
shitty
fart,
level.
when he just staring at you with no emotion, and it's
that's-
dead silent, it's like makes you think he's even crazier.
For example, when we went on that trip and we stopped at that rest stop.
Yeah.
And I went to the bathroom full of niggas, and I was peeing, and I let out just a fart. I was, oh fuck, I'm peeing. This white guy said, all right, now somebody in here popping funnies. See,
Popping
and everybody
funnies.
laugh, so it's not tension. That's tension because he
And what
farts
makes it
and
even
just-
more intense, I have to pass him to get out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm at the wall. is next
the
to
wall.
Me.
Okay.
I have to go this
So if you
way.
got to fight it, it's just,
That's what I'm saying.
But this
I'm
is
trying
what
to
I'm
gauge
saying.
the situation.
This is what I'm saying. This is the part.
And I got on all white.
And
Oh,
this
yeah,
is the
yeah,
part
you
you're
know.
not picking up on. You see, you in your modern man shit. Okay, you on your all white, you clean, you look all that. This dude came in there on some.
He had all black.
He eating meat.
Alpha
Just
monkey
meat.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he came in there. That was his version of a joke. Do you understand?
Yeah.
He came in there. Moved on. He was communicating with you that this is, listen, he might have been fucked up, drunk a little bit,
What you
but
don't
that
know-
was his masculine communicating
What
with
you
you.
don't
That's
know
fine, but I didn't know that. I had to gauge it and figure
know.
what's
What
going
you
on.
don't know is in another realm, y'all are best friends. Y'all are best friends.
Okay.
And this is his way of letting you know that, hey, it's me. And you're not sure, you ain't tapped in yet. You know what I'm saying? So you got to tap in. You're going to have a dream one day. You be like, there he is.
Inception.
And
this
It's gonna be
dude,
like Inception.
He was like one of those Paul brothers, not that big,
But
but I'm
kinda
saying
big.
like
Kinda got
he
some
has
size
size on him, but it's not. If he worked out, he could get it all cut
Yeah.
and be like, yo.
like if you fall, it's going to be a little scrap.
If I fight, I'm fighting for my life in here.
Okay,
Especially if he
alright.
got a weapon. But if he
Gotcha.
don't, he's definitely bigger than me. He's
Gotcha.
stronger than me. So
Gotcha.
it's gonna
Believe
be
me,
about
that was
being
ancient
quicker.
brodom.
Yeah.
That was ancient brodom. You know that bro stuff. That's
This is what happened. Before he left his realm, they said, look, now in order for you to establish communication on Earth
right.
with Cameron Miller, who we're sending you to meet, we don't need words. You have to connect with them. They're humans. You have to connect with them, and then you have to let out your communication signal through your anus.
You have to communicate with him
Yeah.
without words. Something that will show him you are the most human that you could possibly be.
You think a man got hair in other realms?
Hell no.
That's
Hell no.
Nah, not
Hell
at
no.
all.
I'm consistent across all realms. I'm this crazy nigga across all realms.
And the whole time he was traveling to meet Cam,
Bald crazy.
he was in his head like, how am I going to establish communication without established communication? And it was until he got to the urinal, he said,
He looked
I
around
got
at
it.
the toilet. He looked at the toilet. He looked at the urinal.
Then he looked at Cam.
He looked at Cam.
And it was like that too. It was loud.
And you said,
you good?
I said, no. When he was staring at me,
Easy.
I said, you good?
and then he bust a fart.
Then he
waited for your
he
communication
waited
first.
a little bit, then he farted. Then I was like, when we still looking at each other. Like,
And you
I was
said,
like, that's a good one.
and in his fucking, you know, time traveling monkey brain, monkey brain, he was telling him, we gonna be solid in the future. In the future, we are going to be solid.
We're taking over.
And then we both
We don't got a fake smile in front of each other. None of that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, we could just look at each other, fart, and we gonna be solid.
Flatulence, brotherly
We
love.
both went and washed our hands, and I walked out first.
Yeah, man, that's good, man. That's
I
a best.
I was watching the Dallas scrimmage the whole time.
That's a good friend. That's a good friend right there. Established through farts. That's funny that we went completely
No,
off.
We didn't establish anything, and I didn't fart.
No. What you don't understand is you think you didn't establish something.
You don't get it.
He established.
You just skipped over the whole time travel dimensions. You skipped over all that, and you just don't get it.
You don't understand.
No, this wasn't Looper. This was Pooper.
This is Pooper. This was Pooper, nigga. This was Pooper.
That's good. That's good.
That
It's
was
pooper.
a young Bruce Willis in that bathroom with you.
Oh man. But yes,
Can I say-
watch your kids, man. Watch your kids. That's what it boils down to.
Are we
Watch your
talking anything about the y'all trip again or the vaccine?
If
Or-
you had a question, sure. If you have a
no,
question,
I just want to say y'all came back just in time because it feels
Yeah,
like
Greece
Greece
is on
is
fire.
burning
Well, Athens.
down.
Well, that's Athens.
Athens is
yeah.
burning down again.
Yeah, no, it feels like a war is
It's
going on.
like-
When I said, no, are they having battles over there or something? I was like, that shit look crazy.
People are escaping on boats
Yeah,
and shit,
like-
looking at like it looks like the world is on fire. You seen the video of it?
And that's where, and
Isn't
you know,
Keith
Jay
going
Snow
there?
was just there
Isn't
a
Keith
couple
going
weeks
there?
prior.
When he supposed to be going?
Maybe with Santorini. I'm not sure, but I know
I'm
he was.
saying when he supposed to be just going.
I
there,
think
too.
in around this time. 'Cause he said when we was there, he said about 2 weeks.
Bring up conversations about going places with popular people and this nigga talking shit. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No,
This
I
nigga
just
trying
want
to name drop over
He trying to make
there.
sure his white friend all right.
When Lakeith Stanfield said he was going there again?
No, not Lakeith.
Not Lakeith.
Keith.
Yeah, when Denzel Washington said, "Yeah, we'll meet up with him next year." Yeah.
No, I'm wondering
I hope we
because
get
I'm
up
like, will he be able to go while the fire?
Yeah, that's coming because. Yeah, and then they said these are intentional fires.
LeBron said he might be going to Mykonos, right? Next
funny.
next year sometime,
I
right?
don't know,
I think that's what he
LeBron.
said.
I don't know yet.
But they said it's intentional though. That's why I read that these are intentional fires. Like, I don't know.
Why?
That's crazy.
I don't know. It's that's the word is like.
No, you talking about like an arson?
Yeah,
Arsonist
yeah,
is
like
setting fires,
setting
right?
fires. Yeah, and I'm like,
like a criminal, not
Yeah.
like the government's.
Oh, no,
Because when you say
no.
intentional, it's something
Oh
like the
no,
government.
not like
Okay.
a government, but like somebody is setting fires.
That's
or
why when
something
you
like
asked
that.
why, I was like, how is he going to answer that question?
Yeah, 'cause when he said these are intentional, I'm like, okay, that's the government.
No, if it was a government, that'd be crazy. I mean, then again, I don't know.
And I
what's
think
going
there's
on
a
over
San
there.
Francisco fire going on at the same time right now.
You know, that's what my mom was talking about yesterday. She was like, "You okay from the smoke?" I said, "The smoke."
I saw.
That's the only way I know fires are happening in Cali. My mom called me. Hey, y'all by the fire? What fire?
Yeah, I'm looking
She
out the
told
window.
me
I'm
some
like-
part of Cali I never even be hearing about.
I saw near the
Greensburg
bridge.
County. I don't know where that is.
Moms do be doing
Yeah,
that, man. Be like, are you close to Leesburg Pike? Like, what? Where?
No, you go. I told my mom.
Never
listen,
heard of it, so I
if
know it
you
ain't
hear
close.
anything L.A. County or something like that, okay, call. You know I'm in Los Angeles, but like
But
when you be
even
hearing,
that LA County is
no, it is
155
big, but I would
miles
understand
wide.
that a little bit more. They'd be
Yeah.
like, all right, I hear L.A. Like, all right,
Right.
cool, but they be hearing
They just hear
Frostburg.
California.
Yeah, they hear California.
Yeah,
You
California.
like, Mom, you do know California stretches from
Yeah.
from Mexico all the way.
They say something's going down there in Shaboobin, California. I was trying to figure out if you okay. Like, Mom, I'm not in
Like, Mom,
Shaboobin.
I live in
Shaboobin.
Georgia.
I'm not in Shaboobin.
I'm not in Shaboobin. I told you I joined the military. I'm in Iraq, goddammit. And every time you call me, you're taking me away from my mission.
It's real smoke out here. We got real smoke.
Mom, I could die right now. Well, I just got to check on you. You can't be doing this to me.
Yeah, just stay out of Shaboobin.
Meanwhile, bullets passing.
But yeah, I hope everybody, is okay over in Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Is there a San Francisco fire?
And San Francisco. I don't know.
Hope y'all all right.
Tall
Yeah.
white man.
Dixie
Tall white man. And where?
Dixie?
Dixie,
Yeah.
California?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's even, once again, never heard.
No, it ain't nowhere near me. I never even heard.
Never heard of it. But yeah, we just made it back. Yeah. Well, even though we was in Mykonos, which is a whole nother island, but still. Let's talk about the Locks versus Dipset. I was gonna say Lux versus the Loaded Lux.
Spell that wrong.
Yeah, LOX. But Cam busted in my room the day after. He was like, "Nah, you got to watch this one part," because I didn't get to see it, so I had to watch the replay. But he came in and showed me when Jadakiss freestyled over the "Who Shot You."
Mm-hmm.
And it was just iconic. It was great. And it's like, yeah, go ahead.
Here's the thing. I know y'all tired of probably hearing about it since it was all last
It
week,
was,
but
yeah.
Dipset just came thinking they just gonna be celebrated. They gonna win. They part of the city, and they in Manhattan. That's where Harlem is. So they just feel like, come here, get this love. We gonna play these songs. Get up out of here. The Lock said, nah, this competition. I'm here to prove a point. I'm about to show y'all I care about this shit. and destroyed them.
Yeah.
Everyone thought that Locks was gonna lose.
Yeah, because there's a lot of Dipset because I'm a Dipset. I like Dipset. I'm like, all right, cool.
They
gonna
more
go in there.
commercial and bigger, you know.
They had the commercial hits.
Yeah, of course. So you thinking like, oh, Dipset can go in here and do their thing.
But Locks had to remind you.
Yeah.
The thing I love about it the most is that obviously, I mean, we Americans, so we love the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Locks came in there as the underdogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and the reason why I feel for this is because of us. I mean, we are a group that's been striving, probably, you know, haven't gotten our recognition as much as we want or, you know, or working to get, I should say. But when you do get that shine, that moment, and people get to see on display, the talent, no matter what, even if these dudes, the Locks weren't like big commercial success rap stars. You know? They were always kind of a little bit above underground.
Yeah.
Diddy helped with a lot of that, but they were kind of a little bit above underground. And
middle ground.
A little middle ground.
Sure, they were in this middle ground, sure.
Yeah.
But they always had talent, though.
For sure.
And you could tell showmanship, the talent, they were dripping just with like, we hungry still. We have chemistry. We work together hard. And when it's beautiful to see that get displayed in front of the masses and especially in the competition to see that, you know what I'm saying? Because people work hard, where Dipset kind of the kings of this shit because they were the bigger stars and all that. They didn't feel they didn't gel quite as much on stage because even though their lights are bright, they shine bright and all that. They dripped out all that, but the Locks just had that hunger, that the cohesiveness, and it was beautiful to see that their talent get recognized after working so hard for so long.
Yeah,
and now.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Jadakiss and them now, their streaming is through the roof. I think it went up 200%, and I think they're starting to get booked for a lot of shows.
The Versus, that's like the Versus effect.
That's
a good reason to go on there.
Right.
But that was a legacy defining moment for Jadakiss. Like, that was a top moment in Madison.
And
Square
people that
Garden.
already knew he was great.
Yeah, of course.
If you listen to Jadakiss or the
yeah.
Locks, but specifically, I'm a Jadakiss fan.
Yeah.
He was.
You could never not say he couldn't rap. Like that was never an issue. That was never a question like he can't rap. But
sometimes it got to be an arena like this to show
it,
to show
for
other
it to be
people
displayed.
that would never have ventured over there.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. That's very true.
That shit was incredible.
Yeah.
I watched so many recaps. I watched it over.
Yeah,
that shit was incredible.
It was the first time I seen, like, when I finally did rewatch it. First time I seen separation happen from beginning to end. Like, you just see the separation. Like, at first you're like, all right, cool, they about to go into it. And just with each round, you just seen the separation of the talent just happen. Not saying that Dipset and Cameron in town, because Cameron be rapping. He do be rapping. But this was just another. The
thing is, their talents were left in the studio while the Locks brought their talents to the stage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it showed up in a big way. And I appreciate that. You know,
I applaud
they're not
them
the
for
biggest stars in the world, but they came in and ate. So that was a good show. And Mike sent a poster in from what was it for the Lovers and Friends concert? It said all these names. Goddamn, they have everybody. Usher, Luda, all these stars from our generation.
Yep.
And then at the very bottom it said just added the Locks. I'm like, let's go, baby, make that money.
Do it, man.
That's why it's a smart business decision to go on there, because now they giving out like ownership or like percentages or something.
Yeah.
You get paid, and then you get the love, you get recognized, and then your streams go up. So it's like these people that don't want to go on there, like, you may want to go on there, like 50 Cent. They trying to get 50 Cent to go on. And you know that'll be entertaining as hell.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, very much.
Against who, though?
That's what they trying to figure out.
Ja? Has Ja been on there?
They say that's the obvious.
That's
you know, if they want to do it, it will be crazy.
Oh, it would be crazy, yeah.
But
crazy.
I don't know.
That feels like that just has to be the one.
It wouldn't make sense for nothing else.
Who else would it be? The Game?
Yeah, it could. But it's not going to have the same effect.
You need hits for hits.
Yeah, and the Game got some hits. A lot of them come with 50 in them.
Yeah.
That's like, if it's the Game, you just know that's secondary choice. It's not Ja Rule. That is enemy versus enemy. If you want Gucci Man and Jeezy, that was like.
Well, they were trying to get 50 versus T.I. That was one they were trying to do for a while.
That just still feels contrived. It feels like when they tried to do 50 Cent versus Kanye West.
And T.I. was going to get that.
Nah, Kanye got to go with someone like a Drake or something.
Yeah.
Drake?
Yeah, because 50,
Kanye versus Drake?
50 got hits, but Kanye got hits from back when they were going at each other and still on.
Yeah.
So you need someone who got hits back then and still on to go against.
Which brings up one more thing. Cam was listening to the Nas album this weekend.
Good album.
And I got to listen to a couple songs.
Good
It is
album.
Oh yeah, that is a good album.
But he stopped on a certain song and came in my room and said, "Nah, nigga, you got to come listen to Eminem."
Oh yeah.
I go in there and I listen to Eminem.
I didn't like it.
No, the Eminem verse.
Yeah,
that nigga was.
The thing is,
I didn't really
because the beat's so crazy.
Changing cadences.
It just made me think like I just can't disrespect Eminem on a lyrical level. He has to be in my top 10 of lyricists, like rhyme scheme, wordplay. Because it was crazy. I was like, this is wild.
I completely agree.
This is
amazing,
wild.
and I probably would fuck with the lyrics if I actually listen.
Yeah.
But when
you first heard it,
something about Eminem right now, it just stings the ears. When I hear him come on, like I don't want to.
I didn't realize he had Eminem shirt on.
I love that album.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's a great
but
album.
I just lately, I'm just not. Gotta listen. I'll listen to it again because I listened to the album just one time straight
and I'm
through.
not saying you gotta like the verse, but you could just know that he rapping though. But you just
he's rapping, but if you replaced him with like a Machine Gun Kelly on there, I'd be like,
you'd be like the same thing. It might be what we listened to a Tyler Creator interview this weekend. It might be kind of what Tyler was talking about. Some people are so good, like that they so good that it hurts them. Like he's so
there's a complacency.
No, not even. But he's just so good that it's moved past people. But
that's a complacency because
I don't know if that's complacency. No,
because first of all, it's kind of not humbling to say to think yourself so good that you can't.
No, not him thinking. I'm just saying this is what Tyler's saying, that some people have gotten so good that they've moved past their fans because they've gotten in a whole nother ecosphere of rap or whatever.
That doesn't make you better though. That does, because listen, part of art is for the people.
For sure.
So how are you just saying you've gotten so good? No, you haven't. You've taken away your connection.
No, but don't get me wrong. He's not.
Eminem didn't say that.
Not saying,
I know Eminem didn't say that. I'm just saying if Tyler is kind of
that's what he's thinking.
Comparing is saying like Eminem could be in that situation, like because he's so.
No, but he wasn't talking about Eminem. He was talking
you're
about
taking it.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying with that thought process that if somebody is that good, a part of being that great is connecting with your audience.
I definitely agree.
And
with
maybe
that.
some people, I didn't read any reviews on the Nas album or nothing, so I don't know what people thought of Eminem.
Yeah, I don't either.
When that song came on, I love Nas' verse. I love EPMD when they were on there, but when Eminem came on, I was just like,
For me, I feel the same way. Like I love early Eminem, but
for sure,
the older Eminem, I'm not really feeling it. But this verse, I felt like this one brought me back. Like, whoa, this nigga going in. Then when you start hearing what he's saying, and then how he switched on the beats, I was like, this nigga murdered this. 'Cause I didn't expect him to even go that long, and he was rapping.
Feeling wise, it don't do nothing. I see what I can see. Like it's feeling wise, you might be like,
I almost felt like they had to switch the beat or slow down the beat or change it for him in that moment while he's rapping, because it just didn't feel the vibe to me of the song at first. But I heard him on another song this year or last year. He dropped a song with, it was a bunch of the Great White Hopes. I think it was like
Great White
Yellow
Hopes.
Wolf or something?
No, it's like what's the guy you like up in Cali and
Jeezy?
Like I think it was G-Eazy and some other guy
Gerald?
and Eminem was on it. And I remember Eminem being like, okay, he ripped this verse. So
yeah, I get what you're saying, but
I only listen to
Eminem is someone who has to come to me now.
Yeah,
I don't
you're not going to
him,
search
like,
for Eminem.
If he would have just dropped a song, I probably wouldn't have listened to it. But since he was just on the album, I'm like, all right, he coming on. He did not disappoint for me.
If y'all niggas want to listen to a fantastic album, in my opinion, Isaiah Rashad's new album.
Great album. Great album.
I didn't listen to it yet.
Fantastic.
That's a great album.
Fantastic piece of work.
That's a great
Listen to that album. It's great.
But let me talk about this. I just seen it. This is really actually it's old news, but it was new news to me.
Okay.
I just read that Master P owns a black wrestling league where he made Lil Scrappy and Stevie J world champions.
You know what? That's perfect.
How's it doing though?
It's probably not even
watching
around
it,
because
or
this
is
was 2019. I didn't even know.
Is people watching it, or is
I don't
it
think.
tanking?
I don't even know if this is around. That's the thing. I have
it's
no
tanking.
idea.
So
I need to.
It's tanking.
It might be tanking. It says, but this
Tank
says,
probably hate when people say that. Stop
tank.
saying tanking.
It said,
I was trying to make a no limit.
yeah, no, I get it.
I know.
The New York-based wrestling league House of Glory is what he purchased, and he made Lil Scrappy and Stevie J world champions and the stars of his wrestling league.
Like they were actually out there wrestling.
I guess so,
I'm
man.
telling you,
I see this picture.
Even in 2019, niggas are trying to create celebrity deathmatch. I'm telling you.
And he said, Master P said, if you want to be successful, think outside the box, build you a brand, get some product. They will never see you coming. House of Glory to take over 2020. But then we know what happened in 2020. So that might be why it don't exist no more, or probably just not good.
I mean, probably. I mean, nobody could go see anything in 2020.
So maybe he's going to kick it back up this year or something. I'm trying to find more information, but these articles.
Get tickets?
If it was in LA?
Depending on who's fighting.
Yeah, depending on who's fighting. I think I might. If the ticket's not crazy, if they say $50 to go to Master P Wrestling League, I ain't gonna lie, I might go. I might go.
All he has to do,
Romeo versus Bow Wow.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
I think just cut a deal with Love and Hip Hop. Hey, all the stars that show on here, you're gonna fight each other. You're gonna fight each other for real in this wrestling ring.
Get to it.
Like that's it.
Yeah, and just get to
Enough
it.
throwing drinks on each other. Maybe they can have that as a gimmick.
But Love and Hip Hop's already a wrestling.
That's
league,
true. Yeah,
they don't need it.
They fighting.
saying,
They already
but
got the fake fights.
It would be great ancillary content. You know what I'm saying? You could get thousands of people in the arena. You could put glasses on stage.
People.
So
yeah,
if you get enough hits or something, you could throw some champagne in somebody's face. You know what I'm saying?
That reminds me. We talking about reality shows. So somebody told me because on HBO Max, they was like, just go watch this first episode. I was like, all right. It's called F-Boy Island.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
When I tell you,
that sounds hilarious.
It's the funniest and worst thing on TV.
What channel is this on?
HBO Max.
So it's Fuckboy Island?
Fuckboy. It's called F-Boy. That's what it's called. But it's called F-Boy Island. But it's 3 girls, 12 nice guys, 12 fuckboys. And the girls have to figure out who's the nice guy. Are they playing tricks on them? And
I would thrive on this show.
Oh, it would be so fun, Mike. If you was on there, it would just be so fun.
You know what?
Yeah.
We might do a whole. We're gonna do some headshots of you. We're gonna send it in. We're gonna try to get Mike on this show
next season.
We actually try to really do this. Send it. We think our producer of our show would be great on Fuckboy Island.
I'm talking about
him and Rome.
And Rome too.
I'd definitely go on there.
With your shirt down,
me against you?
Damn. Comedy on there? Oh, I would definitely go
with
on
his
there.
shirt down, be banned in the Washington football stadium. But all them feathers.
Like the show, when you open it up, like the dudes on there is like, oh yeah, no, I'm any girl I want, I get. I'm a fuck boy to the T. Like I know I.
Niggas just say it now.
Oh yeah,
I'm a fuck boy to the T.
Oh yeah, no, it was
but the whole concept's date. The girls have to figure out who's fuck boy.
Because they have to, they have to end the show by picking one guy. Each girl pick one guy, and they get $100,000.
So it's how many fuck boys?
You get $100,000 if you
win. If the dude, I think the dudes,
whoever wins.
Yeah, whoever wins, get 100.
Even if he a nice guy or fuck boy, it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. If you make it to the end, because you either lied your way through it, or you were genuine,
fuck boy's been winning for years, but
for sure.
But what? How many fuck boys?
I think it's 12. I think it's 12 and 12 for what they say. 12 fuck boys, 12 nice guys,
and how many idiots?
All of them. 24.
No, I mean the women.
Oh, 3.
3. Okay, so this show just sounds retarded.
It's bad.
But I know what I'm binging this weekend with my girl. Thanks to y'all.
When I tell you, because I started watching it,
You'll like it.
As soon as I got about 30 minutes in it, I said, fuck, I might have to continue this. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb.
Yo,
because the dudes are
that's
just
funny as shit.
You know, they douches. It's like black guys, white guys, Spanish. It's all it's everybody. But it's
what are the nice guys like?
They look the same.
They look the same. Everybody, everybody muscle
like
tattoos.
Or just like
but I think that's what makes it good because they trying to decipher. So it makes sense for them to all look the same.
They trying to like dudes are coming in there like
There's some obvious ones.
They're like if he wants to be a fuckboy, that's not my MO. I wait my turn and da da da. It's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, it's funny.
What the fuck are we doing for men nowadays, man? What the fuck are we doing?
F-boy Island. And I'll be honest with you, girls are cute, but do we really need to have a whole show for
they dumb and they don't look that good?
They cool. Like you see and you be like
one of them was real like I was like
but you like
I just be on the other side of the internet. I had no idea about
that. No, somebody was like, hey, you seen Fuckboy Island? I said, Fuckboy Island?
I be on HBO Max.
The fact that it's on HBO
It's on HBO Max. Like, it's not on, like, no YouTube. It's on HBO Max. Like, this is so random.
This kind of
Fuckboy Island
relates to the question I was going to ask. Do you guys know when you guys stop doing, like, kid shit? Like, when you're like, oh, I'm not a kid anymore? Because I think the
Kid
first
shit
time...
as far as what?
Like, the first time I was like, oh, I don't like this kid shit is the first time I saw Real World. Because I was like, oh, this is, like, adult stuff. And I started liking that. And then I started not watching cartoons
as much. Yeah.
Like, do you remember
I think 6th grade when they said there's no more recess. I was like, oh, it's time to grow up.
Damn.
No more recess?
Yeah, because, you coming out of elementary, going to middle school.
You
find out it ain't recess in middle school.
Technically,
like,
we still like kid shit, though.
But that's why I asked, because I do all the kid. Like, I'm going to Sky Zone. I'm going to do go karts. I'm going to do all that. That's kid shit. I'm gonna do all of that. But if you just talking about when I wasn't.
Like,
there was a time.
Like, I know what you're saying.
Because usually you come back to kid shit.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
Like I remember in college, I got obsessed again with The Simpsons.
Yeah, you come back.
You know what I'm saying? Like I went back and rewatched.
Well, technically, it's adult shit.
And you appreciate it from adult perspective. Yeah. Now for the adult stuff. But my thing is, there is a point where you just stop, kind of like I think it came when I stopped watching wrestling.
Yep, I think that's what. Yeah,
for me, that was a big thing for me. It was like, I'm not gonna. Wrestling's fake, and I'm not watching that shit. Now I'm watching shit like 24 with my parents. You remember that show 24?
I feel
with
Kiefer
Sutherland. We got 24 hours to stop this goddamn ball. It was like that every episode.
My dad loved it.
Yeah, it would probably be wrestling. It would probably be wrestling.
Yeah.
But what's funny is
it's cartoons for me.
What's funny is, and I don't think I told him about, but I want to write a book one day about, because I was trying to figure out, like, for us. For comedians especially, or anybody in this actor, entertainment, comedian, we always have, you don't want to lose that sense of kid, because that kind of keeps you, it keeps you young, you don't want to lose that sense of kid, but at the same time, you like, I don't know if I'm a full adult yet, because I like doing kid shit, because I'm a comedian, and you know what I'm saying? So I want to write a book about the energy, like kid energy, but not
it's not gonna work, but but I like the effort
about how you gotta have, like, just that balance of kid and adult. And I got the title of the book and everything, but
for a creative, I think is important for sure.
For sure, definitely,
whatnot,
definitely,
because you got to keep your imagination.
Yeah. It's good to be childlike, not childish. It's two different things. Because there's a lot of childish
like
people.
The stuff I enjoy, like just going out
childlike,
and doing, take me miniature golf.
Oh
driving.
Like the ATVs was kind of some kid shit. That's fun.
All day. Take me Sky Zone. I'm gonna do it all. Dave and Buster's. I went the other day. Yes, that's me. Shit's fun.
Yeah, give me some cognac and a nice blunt, and I'll be good to go. Now we could go to any kid shit after that. I'll be happy to bounce.
Do it after that. What's this Lizzo rumor you was?
This is old as well, but I just found it extremely hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, the title was Lizzo debunks rumor that she killed somebody while stage diving.
When I seen that, I laughed so hard.
She had to come on camera and say, I don't know what y'all trying to be funny. That sounds so stupid.
But she was kind of laughing too.
Of course she was laughing.
That shit was
it was
funny.
hilarious
That
to
title,
me. She
that title was hilarious, nigga. When I first seen,
Did she really Scott? I mean,
no, she said I wouldn't even do anything like that. She's like, I don't even stage dive.
Whoever made that room, that shit funny. Cause that
Lizzo
title
kills somebody on stage dive.
So I've seen a lot of annoying things about me on the internet.
This is her
the
response.
thing that bothers me the most is this rumor that I stage dived at a concert and killed somebody. Like, that rumor, it's a lie, first of all. I've never stage dived in my life. And bitch, how, like, kill somebody? Y'all really gonna put that on my motherfucking name?
It's believable.
Like, I know I'm big, but bitch, I'm not that fucking big. Like, look.
Jumped on
How
the
tall
bed.
is
She jumped
she?
on the bed. I think she's short.
I'll look her up.
But here's the funny thing. It ain't about being big. I could jump off and kill somebody. Like, you hit the person the right wrong.
I'm not even gonna hold you up.
Yeah.
If you jumped off stage,
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the fuck? You know, I'm moving. If I saw Lizzo jump at me, that's when you'll hear, oh shit. I think there's a difference.
But no,
honestly.
it is
If you dive, you a big nigga. But
still-
I would still be like, okay, I see the shape of which I could grab him a little bit and like push him as he.
If it's not a kid,
If
I'm
I got-
moving.
Huh?
If it's not a
No,
kid,
for
I'm
sure,
moving.
but
I ain't
definitely.
gonna
Of course,
go
But
nowhere.
he just
but
saying
I'm
in
just
this
saying, like,
instance.
I have a chance to live. I'm not trying to fat shame Lizzo, but that's just funny.
She
to
made
me.
fun of it too. That shit's funny.
That's just funny.
That shit's
dog.
funny.
It's a funny
That's a
joke
funny
somebody
joke.
put out there.
Like, why? Who
Fantastic.
said one day I'm just gonna put that out? That's funny.
That is hilarious.
How tall is she?
She's 5'10".
Oh yeah, that's a
Lizzo's a big chick, man. Come on, bro.
That's solid. That's solid. That's solid.
Oh, 5'6". My fault.
Okay,
I was
okay.
gonna say, come on, man. That's a
I mean,
big
that's still
difference.
solid. It's still
All right,
solid.
yeah, that's still, you know.
But yeah, no, that when I seen the headline, it's like I can't. That's like another report. This dude was laughing because he was talking about this pig on this report. Damn it! Hold on, no. I gotta play it because just him laughing. You know when somebody start laughing,
I think I saw
it make you
this.
start laughing. But the pig ain't had no
legs.
He had no back legs. But he wasn't laughing at the back legs. He was laughing at the name of the pig.
No, he was laughing at the whole story.
And the whole story
they were
was
showing the
funny.
video while he was talking.
No, I gotta. Okay, post you've liked. I think I liked it yesterday.
You gotta play this video for them in the edit.
I think I played right. Where's that? Come on, piggy. Where
This
you
shit
at?
was funny. It was funny, man.
No, I liked it. Or did I save it?
Shout out. Damn, I
You be
was.
liking too much stuff.
This is this dude that's really funny now. I don't know. You guys seen him? He's doing like news reports where he'll edit. Is a black dude, kind of bigger guy. He'll edit himself into news reports as like one of the witnesses or one of the people. Like he did one where y'all seen the video of the on a flight they tied up somebody. You saw that whole shit?
Yeah.
Like he came on, like he cut from that news story to him with the same news thing, and he's saying that he was the flight attendant. He was like, you goddamn right I had to do that. Like, so he'll interject himself in it. I think he's so funny, man, and I wish I had his name in front of me, but if y'all know him, just give him a shout out, man. I think it's
gotta
funny.
find it again.
Your window closed.
Yeah, window
man.
because
I tried to fill in the gap with something.
Oh, got it.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
The pig that is inspiring others. One pot-bellied pig has certainly endured his share of problems. Chris P. Bacon.
Chris P.
Born without the use of his.
Crispy bacon.
You have to read this story.
This nigga wheeling around.
Oh my god.
We cannot.
Hey, DM me that.
Oh my
This nigga
God.
named Crispy Bacon.
Crispy Bacon.
If y'all want to laugh, Abba and Preach laugh compilation.
Oh yeah, they're hilarious, man.
If you having a down day, just watch those laugh compilations. I told Rome to put a art laugh compilation together because I know it'll be funny. He still
It's
ain't
gonna
do
be
it,
hilarious.
but when he do it and we release it, it'll be funny.
Yeah,
I put 3 clips together. It was pretty funny so far. Olympics. What do you want to talk about Olympics? How they had trash coverage?
This trash.
What made it trash coverage?
You didn't know when a lot of things was coming on.
That's very true.
And then, a lot of the clips they would put up a minute, no coverage before the race, no coverage after. And then later on, then they would put the full thing up. It was just sloppy.
Yeah, the Olympics just came and went.
Especially track coverage was one of the biggest events.
Yeah. And what's crazy is they have nobody in the stands, but y'all gonna stop people from watching it too? So nobody was watching these Olympics.
Yeah,
I was watching a little bit in Greece. Just what happened to be on the TV.
Yeah,
that I could get,
there was something on the TV.
You could lie to me. You could tell me China won everything. I'll be like, oh, damn.
Yeah. So you didn't see much.
I saw some races.
Sometimes some, but you didn't see like how we usually see it.
No. On YouTube, they only have minute-long clips, like you said.
But then they'll put the longer later or the next day.
And what's fucked up too for those clips, they give away who wins. In the thumbnail, they say who wins. Oh, such and such wins, such and such. So you click it, you only see the minute of it. They don't have no replays or nothing.
Well, I'm not mad at that because the race over.
If you got the app, but I would still want to hear like the context, everything. But the app, like I think it's NBC Sports, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think you like even finding it on there is a tough thing, and then you can't rewind, you can't fast forward. They got commercial breaks.
Gotcha.
It's just a big.
Did you watch it, Mike? Or not really? No.
I watched a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ping pong, archery.
That ping pong, yeah, ping pong.
I watched the last basketball game. That's about it.
I watched that too. That was the only one I watched.
And that wasn't a high scoring game. Oh, it was a high scoring game. No, it was like 80 something.
It was a close game actually. I'm just an Olympic junkie. That's why I was disappointed.
You know, these basketball players overseas, they getting real good. Like USA ain't doing like they.
No, we're falling apart.
Yeah, they getting real good on there. Niggas they balling. I mean, even though USA still won, but they ain't like
the ones that were like balling. A lot of them in the NBA too.
That's true. I mean, that's very true.
They're playing against NBA
but that
players.
just means you could see a future.
That's what I'm saying.
There's less people from here playing, and then more from European. More
because, like when Michael Jordan went over there, it was demolished. They were destroying them.
But that team also was better. Like this Olympic team wasn't the best possible team they could put together.
Gotcha.
But those teams were just like all the all-stars.
They got beat by Nigeria.
They had to get humble.
So shout out to Nigeria, honestly. Man, I take it.
And speaking a little bit of basketball, we didn't talk about all the trades that Lakers made.
Oh yeah,
they
took our boy Russell Westbrook.
They stacking up. So it's just like I'm interested to see. Everybody wants to see this whole thing. Everybody wants to see Brooklyn in the East, Lakers in the West for the final. That's what everybody wants to see. But like Cam said, niggas is fragile, so they don't know if they can stay healthy.
But does everybody want to see that? Because it seems like a lot of people are happy with this last the Phoenix and
niggas wanted like people want to see LeBron because think about it, they have
But wasn't this a high rated NBA Finals?
I think so, but I think so, but I think if you get Lakers in Brooklyn, because you got Durant, you got Harden, you got Irving, you got Anthony Davis, you got Westbrook going against Harden and Durant again. Like it's a whole thing again.
NBA would want that.
NBA I think would definitely want that.
They gonna watch.
They gonna watch. Yeah, they definitely gonna watch.
I'm just ready for football. I ain't going even.
It's around the corner.
Man. I'm right around the
corner.
That's when I fuck with this nigga. When he start talking real niggas.
Football. This honestly is just this past so far this year. I should say that's proof. Like I've been so little invested in the Olympics this year. So little invested in the NBA. So little invested. All I'm waiting for is football.
Now, let me ask you this.
Sport in the
this
world
is real early, but let me ask you this. What is your prediction for your team right now from what you can see?
Super Bowl.
So I'm going to ask you again.
Honestly,
you don't know.
I don't know about.
That's fair.
Because I can't even predict any other team in my division of who's going to be like, these people stand out the most. Maybe you could make a claim for them that they have the most stars on their team, I think. because Philly really does. But Philly and New York, they got a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where we're going to stand.
Okay.
I don't know. I know we got a young, strong hands defense, which I'm very. And then we got Ryan Fitzmagic, so which makes games fun.
Gotcha.
So I'm excited for that.
Gotcha.
I want to have fun watching my games.
Gotcha.
That's what makes me nervous. They defense. I'm finally at a point. I'm like, all right, now I got to pay attention to these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Now they deserve some attention because now they can do some things.
Matter of fact, honestly, hey, Fuckboy Island, we got another one for you right here. Him and all the Cowboys Sunday at them.
I'm giving y'all praise.
White wives, man.
I don't know what I did.
You giving you praise.
I'm talking about this the first time, nigga. You've been invested before.
No, I'm saying invested where I'm like, okay, I'm a little worried.
You were watching that. You were a little worried in the RG 3 years or year.
Or year?
I told you what I said. He gonna be a bust. Just like I told you Haskins gonna be a bust. Wasn't worried about them. Now I'm worried because the defense can take you far. They could make up for a lot of things, even if your offense ain't the best. A defense could take you really far. So
there's a lot of positives.
That defense is scary on paper, and they gotta stay healthy. But
and
now they finally figuring it out, which is scary.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have possibly one of the better coaching staff in our division. There's some new people. There's some guys that came out of retirement and shit. But I feel like we have a Super Bowl at least attended. Ron Rivera, he went to with Cam Newton went to Super Bowl, and so then our defensive coach.
It's a repeat of that.
Yeah, they got their ass whooped.
But my team's gonna be on
I'll
Hard
never
Knocks,
Cam Newton,
which I don't like, but I like at the same time. So
what? You said you don't like what?
My team being on Hard Knocks.
Jerry Jones know he's doing. He's just like whatever promotes my team.
Ain't the season shorter this year?
No, it's longer.
It's longer. Oh,
yeah,
I don't like it, but it's exciting at the same time. So you already know Tuesday I will be tuning in for that.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes,
gotcha.
For sure.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. That's gonna be so this. They haven't.
I seen them when I went to the scrimmage too out there filming. Oh yeah, I'm watching this.
Do you think when teams are on Hard Knocks, it's like has there been a team on Hard Knocks that had a good season? That season that was on the Hard Knocks.
I don't know. Think about it. It could be a distraction. You already know Dallas already a big distraction. It already gets so much media attention, so it's just gonna bring more news stories, more this and that, more scrutiny. So, like when you go to play for Dallas, you gotta be ready for this media circus. Like that's why you gotta be, especially the quarterback, gotta be a strong-minded person, like to go and play there. But it's funny that switch the subject a little bit. Carson Wentz already hurt.
Yeah.
Me and Cam was here laughing. That shit was funny. I was like, this nigga hurt already?
And you know what makes it bad? It hurts Philly.
Yeah.
Philly fans are really mad at this because if he has to play a certain amount of snaps for them to get a first-round pick. If he don't, they don't get a first-round pick. So even when he's not with them, he's fucking them by being injured.
That's terrible.
Damn, man.
That's
Philly,
terrible.
spread them butt cheeks.
Because you are getting butt cheeks.
That nigga.
What's the time at?
Hour 15.
Really? Okay. I'm going to say this real quick. So I told Cam I went down a YouTube wormhole because a couple weeks ago, it was the anniversary of the Malaysia Flight 370. And so I seen a video pop up. And I was like, let me click on this. Bad idea. It was so interesting. I went through so much in my head.
It was a documentary about
it was like a 24-minute little piece. But that documentary was from 2 years ago, maybe 2019. So then I just started.
That's the one that just disappeared, right?
Yeah. And then me and my dad talked about it for like an hour and a half. Like, because my dad thinks they went into a portal. And I said, yeah, possibly. He said everything aligned. He said he believes everything, the frequencies, these people's lives, everything arrived at the same time, and they shot through a portal. Because here's the thing: they haven't found a body, not a body, not a piece of clothing, not a oil.
Parts of the plane, though.
They found 3 pieces of a plane.
That's
3 portal pieces. But it's just like
the ocean's pretty big.
The ocean is huge. The ocean is very huge. And they said this was the biggest search. Or most expensive search, like $102 million search, and before they suspended it or whatever. But it was just so many theories and all this stuff. I just got sucked into a fucking wormhole.
I just don't think the aliens are gonna just kidnap a bunch of Malaysians. Like, why?
It wasn't it was everybody. It was Australians,
you never seen
to American.
The show Manifest?
Yeah, we were talking about
that.
Yeah. We said if that plane showed up today
biggest story ever.
Oh yeah,
all
that would
time.
be crazy.
All
Nothing
time.
else is on TV.
No, well, it'll be big for 2 weeks, and then Britney Spears will come out and do something crazy.
This is different.
That's crazy.
No. We got video evidence of aliens flying around, and people are like, "Well, what's the Olympics looking like?"
But if an alien actually landed and they went up close,
it'll be hot for 2 weeks.
Oh no,
2 weeks, and then we'll be talking about 50 versus Ja Rule versus.
Oh yeah,
this is the biggest
if 50
moment.
versus Ja Rule came, yeah, the plane shit's out.
That's it. It don't matter. Like,
speaking of your dad,
Yeah.
did you tell him about that? You can end the show on that.
What?
Your dad.
Oh man, Slice can't come no more, man. He was supposed to come this coming week for his
'Cause of
birthday.
COVID?
Nah, unfortunately, my stepmom, her engine completely blew, so he got to put out a lot of money and all this stuff.
Oh,
and he got,
damn.
they got the kids, and it's like, oh fuck. So now we trying to figure out something else. Maybe he can come next month, but the birthday was the perfect. I still want him to come. I just had to.
It ain't over. I still say convince him.
Because I had to buy the tickets, so I was like, all right, well, let me just put the tickets. I have a flight credit, so I'll just use that maybe next month or something. Because we got to get him on this podcast here. Like it's gotta happen. So
what's your dad flying? He gonna be?
It was Delta.
Coach.
Yeah.
Does he know you just flew first?
Yeah, he know.
He know. I see what you're doing now.
No. He got to work his way up there.
Hey, Dad, I work for mine. You work for yours.
Hey, like, listen, I'm gonna fly you out. You ain't no bad business.
You gonna put him on coach on his birthday?
Hey, but it was comfort. It was comfort though.
Okay.
It was comfort. He got a little bit more room.
That just means the exit aisle, goddamn.
You know a lot about a man's character, how he treats his family.
Right.
He'll put himself in business, but put his family in coach.
Mm-hmm.
Because I put myself in business, I can't afford none of this.
Mm-hmm. See? Your hat says it all. You taking L's.
All right, so I think that's it for today. Remember, subscribe. Oh, you got some?
I just want to say,
Okay.
Untold Stories. Okay, we're doing a big push for that. The episodes are all out on Black Oak TV. We're gonna be dropping. We'll drop a trailer at the beginning of this or the end of this pod somewhere. We're dropping a whole bunch of clips. We need y'all help to promote it. There's a certain goal we want to hit with that. So stay tuned for more info on that. But make sure whatever we drop it at, we'll make it shareable so you guys can share it and continue to subscribe to Black Oak and let's get that up.
All right, and make sure you like, subscribe.
We're trying to get season 2, y'all. Season 2. Come on.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to this podcast. Leave comments.
Yes.
Leave reviews on iTunes and everywhere else you can leave a review. And yeah, that's it. So we will see you guys next week. Peace.